All right. Well, today, guys, we're just gonna chug our little waters, whatever you're drinking.
My DP, dude.
Yeah.
I got some beer.
Yeah. I'm having some issues, so I can't drink this week. So I'm not gonna make Marcus be that guy and have to chug a beer by himself. So I know, dude. It's me. Why am I always the one that has the health issues? Like you get sick every now and then. Oh fucking Christ! You get sick every now and then. So like you don't drink a cut every now and then, but like mine's always like some major shit that's like, hey, fuck you, you can't do shit. But hopefully I'm good to go
Skinny
next
is
week. I don't know.
I'm peak male performance, dude.
Peak meal
That's
performance.
why it is.
Um,
That's why it is. Yeah,
but yeah,
Skinny's stroking out, boys and
I'm not
girls.
stroking out yet. But welcome back to
Yes.
another episode of Two Drunk Guys on a Football Podcast. I am your co-host Skinny Domestic.
And I'm Marcus the Hammer Mary.
Episode today. We're done with week 2 in the NFL. There's some outliers, some not outliers, some what's going on in this league this year, for sure. Some we were just joking about in the group chat are, uh, those parlays that we make, our MVP award winner ones are not going to hit now because our MVP king
No,
is cursed for some reason.
he is cursed. Wait. Speaking of that, I want to hear you just off your dome. Who's the MVP this year after week 2?
Current
Say it
MVP.
on, say it on 3.
I do. Hold on.
One.
I gotta hold on. I haven't even thought
All right,
about
get it in your
that.
head.
Uh,
Get it in your head. Get it in your head.
in my
I
head.
have it.
You have your MVP already?
I have who I think it'll be after this.
Oh, fuck, dude, I haven't even thought that far.
Think, think, think,
Uh,
think. And then we'll do it on 3.
dude, I don't even know. Let me let me go with.
I can hear your audio in the background too,
Oh,
by
I'm
the way.
sorry. I'll turn it down. I just want to make
This
sure our
year,
shit's
yeah.
always working. Uh, dude, my brain's been scrambled the last 2 days. I can't fucking think.
Dude, he's
I'm so sorry.
gonna do.
Okay, I'll say one. I got one. Ready? Okay.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Justin
Baker
Herbert.
Mayfield. Oh, all right.
Baker, good, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I think Justin Herbert has been playing fucking phenomenal football, and as someone who's owned a lot of Chargers players and watched a lot of Justin Herbert in his time, I think Justin Herbert right now, you got your Josh Allen, and I respect Josh Allen. He's always going to be up there. But Justin Herbert is my dark horse MVP candidate right now. You heard it here first, folks.
No, I agree.
But he's looked fantastic.
I think the big one was after last year, people did not expect him to be slinging it like he has been. They've expected that run game to be as successful as it was last year, which
And
it
they
hasn't
haven't
been.
used it. They haven't used it, though.
And it has, and when they have, it hasn't been anything spectacular like we would expect. They are missing one of their tackles, so their line is impacted. Uh, but yeah, no, I think Justin Herbert has been balling out, and he's finally. The biggest thing is he's kind of like the Dak. You do make the playoffs, and then you kind of choke it away. So keep up that good play, and for sure, I choose Baker just because
Baker's been balling too.
yeah, two fourth quarter comeback, game winning drives. Um, my favorite. I was talking to Skyler about this because he's a Bucks fan. My favorite thing about Baker about this Texans game was he scrambled, got tackled or whatever, laid there for like maybe a second. Like I thought he was done for the way he like grabbed his leg,
Yep.
and then he just hops up and starts talking shit. I'm like, all right, that's a bad motherfucker. I already knew Baker was a bad man, but
I have, and you know this. You can attest this. I've always been a huge Baker Mayfield fan. I really have. Since he got drafted, I was like, he should have been the number 1 overall pick, which he was. He was by far the best quarterback in that draft, besides maybe Lamar. But like by far, like Baker has the it factor. Baker is, and I remember they used to call Baker dangerous. And you know what? Baker is so fucking dangerous, dude. That dude is money. That dude has heart and drive, and he goes out there and he slings that ball, and he doesn't care, man. Like Baker running and getting up and fighting with what was it, Sean Murphy Bunting or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like going out his ex teammate, I'm pretty sure too. Getting
Yeah.
in there,
And
fucking.
then like the one where he had to like get like a yard. Will Anderson thought he tackled him behind the line, and Baker stretched out and got the first, and Anderson's celebrating, and Baker's like, "Hey, hey, hey! I got the first, you motherfucker! Turn, get your ass on that."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I think uh, those two probably are the top two. I know this one is definitely probably not going to happen because things are going to go not.
Don't even say it. Don't even fucking
Dude,
say
hey,
it.
hey, he's
Say it.
playing pretty well,
Say it.
but it's not
Say
going to
it.
happen. It's not going to happen.
No,
There's no way
no, say
Daniel.
it.
There's no way Daniel Jones becomes MVP. But 2-0 start. He's got 5 total touchdowns. He's not playing bad football right now. Clearly, we got a whole season ahead of us. Unlike Justin Herbert and Baker, they've shown that they can sustain that. But
The fact that you think it's even okay, you whisper in the atmosphere. Daniel Jones MVP, Skinny, is insane to me.
he's an outlier right now. Clearly, it's not gonna. He can't sustain this. There's no fucking way he sustains this. No way.
I'm waiting for the collapse.
Yeah.
I'm a Daniel Jones hater.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. But all right, why don't you get us started off with some news? If you even have
I do. Joe Burrow out for at least 3 months with turf toe.
which can we get a different name for that at all? Like
A sprained toe, broken toe,
it's
turf
basically
toe.
broken, isn't it? Like it. When I was,
It's got to be something.
it's definitely not like turf toe makes it sound like it's soft and whatever, but then when you look at the injury, it's like your ligament and bone and everything's like all completely like messed up. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's find something different.
That's a lot of fantasy impact on there. I was talking, Skylar was kind of chipped in on that, but I said it. I talked to you about it, and I'm pretty sure we talked on the podcast how hard it is to be the number one wide receiver 2 years in a row. And obviously, Jamar Chase is such a talent and has all the potential in the world. But, and the big but is, I like what's his name? Is it Browning?
Yeah,
That's his
Browning.
last name. I like him, and I think that he's ex Minnesota Vikings quarterback. I think that he's a fine backup quarterback, and I think that Jamar Chase will be good. But I feel like his ceiling is not as high as it is with Joe Burrow. His floor might be close to the same,
I mean,
but his ceiling is
you have
not
to
going to be
think.
as high.
He played with him last year for a little bit, but
Wasn't as good.
I think the big thing for Chase is the Bengals. Their defense is supposed to be not as good, and you're probably going to be down a lot now, like without having Joe Burrow. So they're going to be throwing the ball a lot more than they probably were going to already now. So Chase Brown lovers, you better hope that it's just wide receiver receptions owners this year, because I thought he was going to have a great season, especially running the ball. But
he doesn't need that. Chase Brown is a receiving back. He'll be fine. Chase Brown, you know who he reminds me of? Austin Eckler. He's really good at the goal line, and he catches it. Austin Eckler was, at some seasons, very inefficient runner, but he caught the shit out of the ball, and that's all that matters. And he's a finisher at the goal line, so that's all that matters. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about him.
We'll see. I mean, the other one too is 3 months from now. You're looking at middle of December. I mean, you'll have maybe 4 or 5 games left. So it kind of depends on where the Bengals are at. Even if they decide,
it's going to be crazy too.
If they even decide to bring him back, risk another injury. So
yeah, people are saying that he's a modern day Andrew Luck. So kind of.
Okay, I don't know, because Andrew Luck played through it. I feel like a lot more. Like his injuries weren't.
Andrew Luck was tough. Here's the thing. Andrew Luck caught a lot of shit about being injury prone. Joe Burrow doesn't catch as much shit that Andrew Luck did, but Andrew Luck was like Andrew Luck would have been Patrick Mahomes if he had the coaching staff that Patrick Mahomes had. Like Andrew Luck was really, really fucking good,
Yeah,
man.
or the line that they literally were able to create within 2 years of him retiring. Like that
Oh, I
line
know.
was
Yeah, they
fucking
made a fantastic
phenomenal.
line. And then you know what they did? Pissed it away. Pissed away the talent. But fucked up my boy Carson Wentz. I'm a Carson Wentz lover, dude. Let me tell
You know
you.
what's crazy is like the amount of shit Wentz has gotten through the years or whatever, for everything that he did as an Eagle and then falling off as fast as he did because of injuries. Philly, like majority of Philly fans absolutely love the guy still. Like they absolutely fucking love him because people realize without him we don't win a Super Bowl. Like he literally put
Hey,
us in that position to win a Super Bowl.
hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I will say Jalen Hurts did beat him out, and like good for Jalen Hurts. But I actually think as quarterback pound for pound, Carson Wentz was a better quarterback.
I mean, fuck, the dude
But the difference
threw for
between he threw. He's a way better passer, a way better. But the difference between Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts is Jalen Hurts is a very like probably one of the league's best game managers.
and he makes good
And
decisions. Well,
yeah,
Wentz is a hero ball guy, and you're gonna
he
love it
is he is a hero
while
ball
he
guy.
plays for you. You're gonna love it.
You Carson Wentz lives by the sword and dies by the
Yeah,
sword. Like that's Carson Wentz.
yeah.
But I'm kind of excited to see what he'll do in Minnesota. It's gonna be really weird. But
Especially with you guys have a pretty good offensive line. It hasn't been great, but
I know.
when are you supposed to get Darisaw back? Anytime soon?
Hopefully this week. I doubt it,
Because
but
I imagine
we
if you
need
get
we need something like that back.
yeah, I was gonna say I imagine if you get him in the next week or two, that just helps out whoever is playing quarterback. Um, and fuck, dude, he gets to throw to his best receiver he's ever had now in the league ever.
Yeah.
Like I would say, Terry McLaurin was probably his best when he was with the Commanders,
Mm-hmm.
and then now he gets fucking Justin Jefferson, where he could probably put the ball pretty much any
Anyone?
direction of him and come up with close to the catch or at least get his hands on it.
I
So
expect Justin Jefferson to have a monster game this week.
one person that you should also think about is I think the guy that's been very quiet for that team is Hawkinson. Carson Wentz loves tight ends. So if you're a
Yeah.
Hawkinson, if you got Hawkinson and he's been quiet the last 2 games, I think Wentz is going to be throwing the fuck out of
Well,
Hawkinson too, just
the
because.
whole fucking team's been quiet because the
Well,
whole
yeah,
fucking team
yeah,
has been
but
fucking
still, like he loved. He's had Ertz. He's had
yeah, he
he. I
does.
mean, he threw to fucking Mo Alley
Goddard.
Cox while he was in fucking
Yeah.
when he was in fucking Indy. Like guys
Yeah.
that uh probably shouldn't have been seeing the ball. I think Logan Thomas was even like getting in there. Like Carson Wentz loves his tight ends, so Hawkinson.
Fuck Logan Thomas, man. Talk about a name you haven't heard for a long time that was like just sitting there fucking always catching started as a quarterback and just was catching
Yeah,
touchdowns. He had a pretty good run, like a Terrell Pryor type run where he like was in, he had some moments, he went over, a big amount of time and then fucking kind of slowed down really quickly, but
yeah. I'm excited to see what Carson does for you guys.
yeah, it'll be interesting. I expect a big game, so
More news. Just keep going with the news.
you just go after your
Oh,
news
you
now.
don't have any. You don't have any more. That's it. Okay.
Oh,
Bucks defensive end Kalijah Cansey torn pec, so he's going to be out. He's had like 12 sacks for him the last 2 years, so solid rotational defensive player for him. Speaking of the Carson Wentz thing, JJ McCarthy is out with an alleged ankle sprain for 2 to 4 weeks. A lot of people think it's just covering his ass to not say he's benched, but ankle sprain.
no, I don't think he's benched. I don't think he's benched at
Um,
all. If you watch that game,
well,
did you watch the whole game?
I don't think you also bench him this quick either. Like
No. Did you watch the Falcons game though?
yeah, yeah,
Like if you watched it, he got sacked 6 times. It really wasn't on him. He had no time,
yeah.
and he was getting fucked up.
Can't do
Like once he
anything.
got hit too, it was Brian O'Neill's side, and the one where they said he got fucked up. Like, what I will say about him though, he's had a rough start, but I feel like he has that it factor. Like that throw right before the half that he hit Justin Jefferson on, like zipped it down the middle. Like I feel like he will be good. Like I actually have high hopes for him, and I'm not like total Doomer Vikings fan yet, but it was a rough week, man. Sunday was a pretty
Hey,
bad night for that.
hey, as long as they give him more than 15 games to prove himself, am I right?
Yeah, damn right. Unlike my boy Anthony Richardson, R.I.P.
Panthers are going to be struggling on the offensive line a little bit. Their guard Robert Hunt has a torn bicep, and their center Austin Corbett has a left MCL. So they're both on IR. So that's going to be Bryce Young's going to be running for his life again. Cowboys signed defensive end Jadeveon Clowney. Let's see how much that
Has Jadeveon Clowney not played for 16 teams in the NFL now, or
getting
what?
pretty damn close. Getting pretty damn close. Justin Fields in concussion protocol. He's been officially declared out for this week's game. Bears Jalen Johnson is dealing with a groin injury again, so he was dealing with that in the offseason and missed like preseason and stuff like that with it. So see how much that does things. Titans and defensive tackle Jeffrey Simmons revised their contract. That includes about just over $632,000. So basically, how it works is that money is his like last paycheck from his previous contract that he somehow never got. I guess I don't know how that all works, but he's getting over $500,000 just extra. So I think it has to do something when you do a contract extension, or whatever. However the fuck shit works, whatever. I don't know. I wish I just randomly was given $632,000. Cowboys extend guard Tyler Smith, 4-year, $96 million. Well deserved, one of the best guards in the league. Austin Eckler is out with a torn Achilles. Sad day. Patriots trade Jalen Polk in a 2028 7th round pick to the Saints for a 2027 6th round. Guy that was bright Washington, thought he was going to be a baller, and Patriots receivers, man, hardly ever turn out. Khalil Mack is officially on the IR. That Chargers defense has been balling out, so we'll see how much of an impact he makes being gone. Brock Purdy is out to 2 to 5 weeks with turf toe, so not as serious as Joe Burrow's, because I think Burrow has to have surgery or had surgery. Well, Purdy's didn't require it. Couple things on my phone here. Jaden Reed had surgery on his broken clavicle and a Jones fracture in his foot, so they're optimistic for him to be able to come back at the end of the season. Aaron Jones is on IR with a hamstring injury. And then they're signing, it sounds like, I don't know if they officially did or not, but Cam Akers is going to be a Viking again. Vikings and Cam Akers just can't.
Dude, we can't quit Cam Akers, dude. We just can't quit you, dude. Traded for him twice. Bro, this is his third stint with the team in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Why can't we quit Cam Akers?
I think you guys have literally signed him every year the last like 3 years.
Yes, 3 years. We traded for him fucking twice, and we signed him. That's fucking ridiculous.
Can't quit. Hey, dude, he knows the system. I get it. He knows the system.
Cam Akers, we can't fucking quit you, baby.
Yeah, it's come back. He knows somebody's gonna get hurt on that running back group, so he's just like, I'm just waiting for the call. Just waiting for the call.
Dude, okay, I want to go back to Aaron Jones. That's crazy. Aaron Jones getting hurt. Who would have fucking thunk it?
Yeah. I thought it would have been much later. I would have thought it was much later in the season, but
what did I tell you all offseason?
Hey, Mason later in the season. I thought it would be at least week 6 by the time he got injured, all right? Not week 2.
No, dude.
But, and then lastly, Coach Sean McVay tore his plantar fascia on Sunday. So he's going to be walking with a little limp on the sideline.
Oh, his plantar fascia?
Yeah, sure. Is that how you say it? I don't fucking know.
I think it's plantar fascia.
I don't know medical terms. All right.
You don't listen to some Stephania Bell, dude.
Oh, dude. Speaking of Stephania, Stephon Diggs is going to be a daddy, guys.
With Cardi B?
Yeah.
Dude, Stephon Diggs is such a good football player, but Stephon Diggs weirds me out, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Stephon Diggs weirds me out. Some of the shit that he does and like the shit that he says, and then I don't know. I don't know. Fucking Stephon Diggs, man. Good for you, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, congratulations, guys.
Yeah,
Because we know Stephon Diggs is watching this right now. You know, he's a big
yeah,
Two
Stephon
Drunk
Diggs.
Guys on a
Yeah,
Football podcast fan.
yeah.
All
He.
right, moving into
Thank you,
college
Stephon.
games. Virginia defeats William and Mary 55-6.
What I say? What I say?
Who the?
Virginia.
Oh yeah, yeah. William and Mary is just such a well-known school that such a hard fight. Uh,
If you don't know him, you don't know shit.
Iowa defeats UMass 47-7. They balled out. Quarterback balled out.
Did they do? They covered then, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it was like
Yeah,
35 and
yeah,
a
they
half or
covered.
something, so they
Yeah.
finally covered. Number
Mhm.
14, Iowa State defeats Arkansas State 24-16. Got a little worried there. That quarterback for Arkansas State was balling out, and our defense could not do shit. It was crazy. It's just another year of Iowa State starting off slow, taking forever to get shit moving for them. But number 14, I think we're number 12 now. We have an off week this week, so number 5, Miami defeats number 18 USF 49-12. I don't think anybody thought that game was going to be close besides maybe USF fans and
Yeah.
people that went to that game. There's no fucking way. Um, number 6, Georgia defeats number 16 Tennessee 44-41 in overtime. I kind of thought Tennessee was going to win that at one point. They were ball rolling, and Georgia was kind of a little slow, hitting some stops at one point, but Georgia just knows how to get it done. Carson Beck, no Carson Beck, they'll do it without him.
Yeah.
Number 16, Texas A&M upsets number 8 Notre Dame 41-40. Marcus's college pick'ems are doing great with that. I'm last right now, so it's not been great for me this year. Uh, but Notre Dame, your number 1 overall pick, and they're 0-2. Ugh, ugh.
Ah.
Vanderbilt upsets number 11 South Carolina 31-7. If you want to talk about a fucking upset and a beatdown, that one was crazy.
Vandy, baby, Vandy.
And then Georgia Tech upsets number 12 Clemson 24-21. The year I got to stop touching Clemson. 2 years ago I drafted them. I drafted them this year in our college pick'em thing,
And you thought
and
they were gonna be
they
good,
fuck
dude.
me every time. Every goddamn time I get them, they fuck me. Uh, they have not looked good, and Georgia Tech made them. Made them. They were up like 17-0 or some shit. Like there was something crazy that they were just fucking beating down Clemson, and then Clemson was starting to come back, but ridiculous. All right, 2 NFL games. Eagles 2017 versus the Chiefs. Um, we had an interception that pretty much is probably what saved us to win the game. Travis Kelce tipped the ball. We intercepted it. Josh Simmons fucking ran down our safety, which was hella impressive. Otherwise, that was going for 6 the other way. Big thing is our play calling is still ass. Our offensive coordinator has not got it figured out, and it's reminding me of 2023 flashbacks like crazy. Um, a defense that likes to blitz the fuck out of the just blitz the fuck out of you, and you're running 4 verticals every fucking time, and Jalen Hurts has to throw up fucking Hail Mary balls in hopes that maybe you come down with it. It's getting real fucking annoying. Why is nobody ever running a fucking drag or a slant or something across the middle of the goddamn field when you're playing a team that's gonna blitz the fuck out of you? It's so goddamn annoying. Offensive coordinator, he tried to get AJ Brown involved, which he had like 2 or 3 catches, but short distance stuff. It the team's fine. We're still good, but fuck, our play
That's
calling has been
terrible.
atrocious. And then Chiefs need wide receiver help because holy fuck, um, until Rice comes back, Worthy's fully healthy. Hollywood Brown went from 12 targets for week 1 to I think he had like 6. So, and he was even getting banged up in the game. Um, they are gonna have a rough 4 weeks until Rice is back unless they go and sign somebody potentially.
They need a lot of things. Potentially another running back. Potentially, you know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah,
like that team. That team is struggling right now on offense. Defense looks, decent. Some just tells me like, are they not in the market for someone like I don't know, someone that's kind of disgruntled wide receiver on a team, or someone that there's too much depth and they're not really getting a lot of it. It surprised me they don't get like someone like a Keenan Allen
yeah. Well,
before
like
that.
the
Pick someone
Eagles
up
traded
like
for
that.
fucking John Mechie to like get
Yeah,
add, just go get somebody that could give you some fucking promise or something. But
yeah. Just some sort of piece somewhere. Someone's gonna be pissed off if they're not getting targets. Like it just doesn't, like they need help. Patrick Mahomes can't do it anymore, and I feel like that Chiefs dynasty, like they they have to have a bounce back this Sunday, which I think they will. If they get beat by the Giants, which they shouldn't, like this Chiefs team is,
yeah, 0 and
I don't know,
3,
man.
and yeah, it's gonna be a long season for Chiefs fans. And then Vikings 6, 22 Falcons.
I mean, what can I say about this game? Uh, like the offensive line has to play better. Like I think the defense played fine, except they were getting all run over by Bijan Robinson. But I mean, that 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 second down that led to third and short, where he did like three moves. Did you see that where he juked out like eight guys?
Yeah,
Like Bijan Robinson is, and I mean this, and Saquon Barkley would say the same thing. He's the best running back in the league. Like this is why I was so big on Bijan Robinson coming out of Texas, is because the talent that he has, and just he's a do-it-all back. He can play tough. He can run up. He can take you out on the outsides. He can run north and south, east and west. He can catch the ball like a receiver. Like he is a total package, and he is the reason they won that game.
yeah.
Michael Penix looked like shit. Drake London didn't do shit. Their defense, he and their defensive line just fucking ate us up. JJ McCarthy didn't have any time to move. His pick wasn't that bad. He's thrown it to the receiver, and it was kind of a weird one where the ball stabilized with the receiver's shoulder and the cornerback's hands. Like it wasn't that bad of a loss in my opinion. It sucked watching it, but like I'm not worried about JJ McCarthy. He just needs time.
Hmm. Just
But I
like any
still think,
quarterback needs time.
yeah, and I think that will be fine. I think that he'll start getting it. The injury sucks because it sucks for his development, but I mean, I'm really not worried about rolling with Carson Wentz, man. Like, I think it'll be fine if we can revitalize Sam Darnold. JJ McCarthy will be fine, and we can revitalize Carson Wentz and get him a contract. So you're welcome, Skinny.
Yeah.
Once he's the Colts quarterback again. So
I don't think he'll be the Colts quarterback again. He'll be.
actually, you know what? I could say Minnesota revitalized Daniel Jones's career too, because now he's doing good. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine. That's
yeah.
fine. I love
Um,
Danny Dimes. He got real coaching last year.
yeah. It's gonna be fun watching Wentz ball out for you. I mean, fuck. Even if he goes, let's say McCarthy misses 4 weeks and goes 2-2. I mean, fuck, that's a win for you guys.
Oh, 100%. If we can get 2 wins in the next 4 weeks and be, what would we be? 3-3. I think
Yeah,
we'll be
yeah.
ours and not bad.
James Roney said KC needs Hill from Miami.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You know what though? I could see that happening, honestly. Like Hill fucking
if
hates it
it
there.
if it if it was gonna happen, I think it would have already happened. I think it would have already happened.
Could you imagine though?
Yeah, that'd be funny. Current 2-0 teams: Bills, Bengals, Colts, Chargers, Eagles, Packers, Bucks, 49ers, Cards, and Rams. Who's standing out there for you? Who's like, you don't belong here, or who are you kind of shocked to see currently 2-0?
So you said say it again.
Bills, Bengals, Colts, Chargers, Eagles, Packers, Bucks, 49ers, Cardinals, and Rams.
Oh, Colts easily. To me, I don't believe it yet. We talked about it a lot. I think to me that's fool's gold.
Yeah.
I don't trust Daniel Jones. I've seen Daniel Jones come out hot and have good games and do that. I just don't trust it. That Colts team is not bad. but also that division is super weak, man.
Hey,
And
Colts are going 15-2. All right.
beating the Dolphins, man, beating the Broncos, a little bit more impressive, but also the Broncos have looked like shit against the Titans, man. So I'm like, are the Broncos really that good,
I
or
don't
were
know.
they just
That's
good last
arguably
year?
the best defense is supposed to be. I mean, that defense is star-studded.
Supposed to be though.
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
I don't know.
But
I
like,
out of
defense
all of
doesn't
them,
matter if you're short-sighted.
yes, the Colts are probably the outlier. I think everybody else could see every other team being 2-0. Kind of shocked to see the 49ers 2-0 just because of all of their injuries, too. I
Bro, Mac Jones is a baller. I just want you to know that Mac Jones played really well with the Jags. So a stat last year. So that's what I was talking about. Brian Thomas Jr. has never been successful with Trevor Lawrence. Like they were shit. Once Mac Jones was successful, or once he was successful, it was all with Mac Jones. Once Trevor Lawrence got hurt, that's when Brian Thomas Jr. was just going the fuck off. Like I kind of feel like Mac Jones is a viable low end quarterback in the NFL right now, where he
solid,
can get the ball
solid,
rolling and throw.
solid guy to be your backup if he's willing to throw the ball and be confident with it. That's what you want.
Yeah,
You don't want scared. And then current 0-2 teams, we have the Saints, Panthers, Bears, Giants, Jets, Dolphins, Browns, Texans, Titans, and Chiefs. Outliers for you there.
obviously the Chiefs. The Chiefs. Do you say the Texans too?
Yep, Texans are 0-2.
Surprising the Texans are 0-2 a little bit because they have a really good defense. Offensive line is real bad.
Yeah.
It's about all of them. No one else is really that crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. Texans and Chiefs are the biggest one. At least be 1-1. Don't be 0-2 like these other teams. Uh, what if the Chiefs are like, you know what? We're gonna be terrible this year and get a top pick for once, and well, this is all just for show, guys. It's a down year. We have multiple
Yeah,
injuries at wide receiver. We had a guy suspended. We're gonna get a top 10 pick, and we're gonna go and get clearly not a quarterback.
Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Go get a. In a sense, you're purposely tanking, just not saying it clearly. You don't for legal reasons,
Yeah,
but go get yourself a fucking Jeremiah Smith or the Alabama Williams. Like you would have a start like that wide receiver room,
yeah,
fucking star-studded at that point.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, kind of weird seeing some of these teams over
It
two.
is weird.
All right, uh, so moving on with our talk this week, we're doing uh, buy lows, sell highs. Um, I did 3 of each. I don't know how many you did.
Yeah, I did about 3 of each
Okay.
too. This one was kind of hard because I didn't have a lot of time this week to do it, so I
Yeah,
had to
I've been off.
fucking.
So I'll start with let's do sells first. My first
Okay.
one is Jawan Johnson.
Hmm.
So right now he's
You think
currently tight.
Ricky Pearsall like like is going up, or you think because Brandon Ayuk will be back at some point?
Jawan, no, not Jawan Jennings. Jawan Johnson, the tight end.
Oh, Johnson. Yeah, the tight end. I
Yeah.
have him, so I hope he does good. But he
I
is
have
a
him.
sell
I have
high,
him in a
right?
league too. I have him a sell right now because he's currently tied at number 2. Um, the Saints continue to lose, so I think at some point Shaw is going to come in and play, and I don't think he's as good of a passer as Spencer Rattler is. So that does worry me. And then um, they did just trade for Jalen Polk, who's on IR. So if he comes back, like I just don't think Jawan Johnson's status of being a top 5 tight end in fantasy is going to be there. I mean, he had fucking 11 targets week 2. I mean, that's not sustainable. So, I mean, if you have guys that can give you at least a good 8 to 10 or something, like go with. I think you can there's somebody bound out there that does not have a tight end or needs somebody. I feel like if you could sell Juwan for a pretty decent price for what he's been getting. There's no way he sustains tight end 2, so I think
If
he's
he's
one to
sitting on
sell.
your bench, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't have another option because I got fucked in the fantasy league. over tight end. So
Hey, right now it's working for you, so fuck off, all right? Like,
he is my best option, and I'm going to stand strong and in Jawan Johnson we trust. So we're going to go with that. But yeah, I agree. This would be a guy that if I was in a different position, I had like a Dalton Kincaid or someone else, someone else that I felt comfortable with, I would sell the fuck out of him. So my first one is Daniel Jones.
I almost did him, but I knew you were going to, so I didn't even.
Oh yeah, dude, he's hyped. People like Skinny are talking about how good he is, and all these other people are like Indiana Jones and all that stuff. Like, he is hyped. Find a Colts fan, find someone that's high on him, that's talking about him, and package him for something and get something for him. Because this could be the highest value he has right now.
It's not sustainable. He's had 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns. Like, it's not sustainable. It isn't. It isn't for him. So, yeah, no, I agree. I was gonna do him, but I was like, I know Marcus for sure is putting him down, so I'm not even gonna bother.
1,000%.
But yeah, especially like in a super flex league, if you could have 3 quarterbacks on your fucking roster, like most fucking team leagues do, he's definitely worth trying to get rid of just for that one person that may not, for some reason, have 2 or have a solid 2 quarterbacks. They might take a gamble there. Fucking you. I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for this one, and you're not gonna like it. Ashton Denty.
Sell high. Okay, wait. Because what's funny is I got him on a buy low candidate.
See, I have him sell high because he still has name value. For me, it's people. Yes, 100%, 100%. He was a fucking first round pick. He is his name value. You don't want him on your team. Get the fucking rid of him as fast as you fucking can. He's got to play Kansas. Here are the defenses that he still has to play. He's averaging 2.7 yards a carry and barely is a part of the pass game. Kansas City twice. Houston Texans, the Eagles, the Giants defense, the Chargers defense, the Colts defense, the Denver defense, Dallas's defense. 9 of those games, he's playing fucking very good, not only defenses overall, but front fucking 4s. And he's averaging 2.7 yards a carry. Get him off your fucking team. Sell him high. He's got name value. I guarantee you could go get a fucking solid wide receiver or some, not saying fucking Puka Nakua or those high ass end guys, but you could go get some fucking value for him right now. Get him off your fucking team. Not worth it.
Volume is king. He's gonna get a lot of volume. He's gonna get a lot of important touches. He's
averaging 9 fucking points, and that's only because he had a touchdown.
I would actually argue with you on that point, and I would say right now, I would buy low on him.
It's not getting better. It's not going to get better. Nothing. What changes? What's going to change between now and the end of the season? That offensive line's trash. And if an injury happens, you're fucked even more. And 9 of your games left over, you're playing a top fucking defenses with great front 4s.
Nope. They'll use him in the pass game. They'll figure out a way. You gotta, as a coaching staff, you have to, because they could have taken a stud offensive line there. They could have drafted another running back later on. You have to be able to justify your action. You took, had one of the greatest college football seasons since Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Like, you have to.
It's not the year. On it. Not the year.
He'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. My next sell high is someone that I actually did sell high, and it was Ramondre Stevenson.
I don't know how the fuck you even sell high on that. Oh, man.
Because people think he's the number 1 back. Travion Henderson is going to take over that backfield at some point in time. Yep. There's no doubt in my mind. Like, talent shines. Like, Ramondre Stevenson is basically the Patriots version of what's his face, Najee Harris, but not as good. Like, he's like butter, or he's like milk toast, dude. Like, it's just like, he's very plain Jane. There's not a lot going on with him. He can catch the ball a little bit, but he's not really good at anything. A couple years ago, he might have been a league winner. and had some upside, but he just, I don't know. I don't trust the player. I had him on a team. Someone offered me actually a trade for him, and I said, "Fuck yeah, I get him off my team." So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, and it's a bad trade for the other person when Marcus isn't. Every trade that Marcus does, or even considers doing 90, I would say 99% of the time, will message me and ask me, "What do I think of this trade?" And he didn't do that, so clearly that other person. Oh, I can't believe that.
I,
Uh,
I didn't think it was that crazy of a trade.
the
Now, granted,
the
do I think I won the
values,
trade?
100%, like times like
But
five.
again, what did I tell you? I talked
I
to
know,
someone
but
about
like
this today.
this one was like a. I don't know. I feel like the person that you traded with is an idiot, and if he's watching, you're a fucking idiot, and could have easily
Yeah,
probably gotten a better running back that you have on your team for George Pickens than Stevenson, but he was just settling. I respect it, I guess, but and then
I mean, team needs. It's team needs.
yeah,
I mean, I
yeah,
obviously didn't trade that to lose the trade, but he also has a lot of wide receivers on his team, so
yeah. He didn't want the double dipping of the Cowboys for some reason. I would. I'd fucking do it. And then my last sell high is Russell Wilson. I after that game against the Cowboys looked like old Russ. For week one, he didn't look great. Didn't really look that good.
no, he was terrible.
Um, do I think he can still be a viable guy for you? Sure, but I don't think he's like. I don't think it's if he's your
12-team league, he's not a starter.
yeah. Don't be putting him in.
Maybe super
If you
flex.
yeah, Superflex clearly you could probably play him. I think he's more viable than some of those other guys, but do not buy into the hype of what you just watched last week. And if he's maybe your backup and somebody's hurting for a quarterback, somebody had Joe Burrow or Brock Purdy, had to slip in a Cam Ward or a Spencer Rattler for some reason, and you could probably potentially move him over and get something out of him. Might be able to do that.
Mine's Javonte Williams. Dude
You
had
don't
a
believe
really
you're
good.
not in on the hype of Javante. It's
No,
kind
I'm
of
not in
wild to
on the
me.
hype at all, dude. I've been burned by Javonte Williams. I have him on another team too. I've been burned by Javonte Williams too much to get in that hype. I just don't trust the player. I don't trust that they'll stay healthy. And I think this team is in for a rough year, and they're going to play behind a lot. I think they can say how much they want to pass the ball. Don't believe it. Don't believe the hype. I think it's bullshit. I think that they're going to
Well,
have a rough season. Like they
Blue,
almost lost to the New York Giants.
Blue's still out too, isn't he? So, and they were high on
Yeah,
him.
they keep
So,
ruling him out. They keep ruling him out. Oh, I think he's a healthy scratch, but I think he's just young, and we'll see. But I do imagine we will see Jaden Blue rostered at some point this year and starting. And I Javonte Williams, it just feels too good to be true to me. But I mean, I think the same thing honestly about Travis Etienne a little bit. So that's kind of my honorable mention of like he
yeah,
looks good, but I just don't know how sustainable it is because of how volatile and like
I trust
Byshawn Tootin looks good.
I trust Leo Cohen a little bit after what he did with the Bucks and Bucky Irving and White. I kind of trust that a little bit more with Travis Etienne, especially on a contract year where he needs to play well to either stay a Jag
Make a
or
contract. Yeah.
get a further contract. So, um, yeah, Javante, I again 2 weeks in, he's been looking good, but yeah, like you
Yeah.
said, stayed healthy, and the other one is Blue. I mean, they drafted him for a reason. They like him. When he plays, what's that running back? Because they're playing Miles Sanders more than I thought they would even play, especially after that huge fumble week one. So we'll see what happens there. All right, moving on to buys. My first buy is Cortland Sutton. He
Yeah, he's
currently
had a
is,
rough.
yeah, he's currently wide receiver 43. Um, week one he had 9 targets. Week two he had 4 targets. So Troy Franklin last week kind of was that guy, I guess. I mean, matchups make a difference.
I
Um,
I do think Troy Franklin's something that's
oh
legit.
yeah, well and he's a former teammate of Bo Nix. I mean, like they have that.
That
I
connection's real. Yeah.
I think Cortland Sutton still is their wide receiver one. You know, the game plan clearly during the game was, you know, Troy Franklin's the one getting open, and whoever's guarding him can't. And I think Cortland Sutton at wide receiver 43 is definitely one that you could get for a pretty decent price and not be sad with it, because I think he'd still be a viable flex guy for you for the year.
Yeah.
Real quick,
Go
because
ahead.
this kind of goes back into the sells. Would with Joe Burrow out, would you guys trade Jamar Chase?
No, not right now, because you're losing value on him probably. And like I would buy Jamar Chase right now because I feel like someone might be worried about it. But I think, like we talked about earlier, I think Jamar Chase's his floor is the same. Like I still think Jamar Chase is going to put up, you know, 15 points a week at minimum, but I don't think that you're going to see the 50-point games
Yeah,
like he can have and does have.
yeah,
I think that Jamar Chase will be okay. Like he's a good, talented wide receiver, and I think that he's like a lineup lock every single week. Like he's not someone I'm gonna, right now I'm gonna be like, oh, do I start Jamar Chase or do I start, Emeka Ibuka? Like I'm gonna start Jamar Chase every week. So right now I would not. I myself, unless I need to, I don't sell people at the bottom. I sell people at the top. That's why it's buy low, sell high, and I stay true to that. Unless someone offered me a freaky crazy deal like a Jamar Chase for like would be probably fair value, maybe like a Bucky Irving and like a Drake London, something that I'd be like, oh, that's people would probably think that's unfair or whatever, but I'd want a superstar, someone that could do that. Maybe I do
yeah,
something like that, but I'd have to have two third to second round pick type players where they're studs and they're going to win me a league to trade away someone that of Jamar Chase's caliber.
I would agree.
Uh, my first buy low is Drake London. Played two really tough defenses. Minnesota's defense is nothing to you know to overlook, and the Bucks defense is pretty damn good defense. I think that he got injured week one. He played two tough defenses, and I just feel like there's a bounce back. This team offensively runs through Bijan, but I think that they will have to use their passing game. I don't think they're just going to be able to run over everyone all the time. And I think the passing game is going to go through Drake London.
Yeah, definitely one to target. I haven't really paid attention to like how much he's been incorporated, I guess, because it is the Bijan show right now. But
Yeah, it has been Bijan.
and
So.
Penix is just going to get more comfortable, you know, as the year goes out too. So, and I mean that defense has been playing well. We'll see if that defense falls off at all, and then where you're in positions where you got to throw the ball more, because things like that. So, my next one is Mike Evans. He's currently wide receiver 39. He's had, even with Ibuka, playing how he's been doing and stuff, he's had almost 20 targets in 2 games. Like he's still getting sustainable targets in games. It's just not connecting, and it's wild. Baker and him have not been good for some reason. In terms of like he ran like a 5 or 7 yard out yesterday, and Baker just completely just missed him. Like just
Mm-hmm.
not a good throw. Um, so it's a guy that everybody kind of knocks because he's just a barely over 1,000 receiver. Ibuka's coming in. Right now Ibuka's kind of taking the spotlight at that receiver position. He's coming in and doing it. So people are kind of backburning Mike Evans right now. Can he do what he's doing? Is he able to do? If somebody's like, well, I drafted Mike Evans in the 4th or 5th round. He's not playing up to par for me. I need to move him for a better piece or two. Um, I would go and snag him because I think his target share is still perfectly fine to where you connect another 2 times in both of those games. Um, he's probably wide receiver 20. Like he moves up to that
Yeah.
top 20, and you can get a top 20 wide receiver in the 4th or 5th round, I would definitely take it.
It just depends on what you want. Like if you're someone that risks it on big names, older players, like I always say, I like get to a certain age, I like to be a year early than a year late.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, I could have it. There are some players with like value. Like obviously, I love the value of Keenan Allen this year, and obviously he's paying off largely because he's getting a lot of valuable touches, even though he's a wide receiver 3. Like he's like catching touchdowns and doing all that stuff. Um, I just, I don't know. This legitimately could be the year that Mike Evans does not have 1,000 yards receiving.
Yeah. For me, if he was getting 6 to 8 targets, I'd be like, okay, a little bit more concerning. But the fact that he's still seeing
10
double
targets
digit,
a game.
yeah, he's just damn near averaging double digit targets a game still. It's just all about getting the timing down, the connection down, whatever. I think the other one too is big moments. I think Mike Evans is going to be trusted more, which the Bucks have been in 2 big moments and they've looked his way on those drives. So didn't come out with touchdowns, but they did what they needed to do, and
Yeah.
I think this would probably be my very last year if you wanted to touch Mike Evans to touch him. And then Gage
Yeah.
Welch says JJ McCarthy is trash.
I can't wait for the Packers' total explosion of that team.
When do they play? What week?
I have no idea. I don't know when we play them. I haven't really looked at the schedule that much.
All right, you
I
go
just
and
been
I'm
kind
gonna
of
look and see when they play.
okay. My next one's a twofer, just because I feel like these guys are thrown in the same category. Buy low on Amari and Hampton and Ashton Genty. The reason being, super talented running backs in the deepest running back class of possibly all time, or at least what we've seen in the last couple of years. These guys were drafted in the first round. Ashton Genty and especially Ashton Genty, who's drafted in the eighth overall or whatever it was, and then Amari and Hampton drafted 22nd. Like something's got to give. Amari and Hampton still, you know, is out carrying or out touching or out snapping. Uh, what's Najee Harry? Yeah, Najee Harris. He's taking 60% of the snaps. Like I still think he's the number one running back in that offense. I think that it just feels like the Chargers are trying to give Justin Herbert like a MVP type season, and I think that they will start to get back to their roots and kind of running out those games because it's not sustainable to throw the ball the way they have. Yeah. They've only given him 8 carries. Like that team has only had total both like less than in 2 games. They've only given their running backs less than like 25 carries. It's actually kind of crazy,
which is
what they've done,
especially for a team that last year was run centric.
Yeah, so I don't think it's like that. Like Amari and Hampton did not have a carry till the end of the second quarter, and it wasn't like it was Najee Harris doing all this stuff and taking like he had maybe 1 carry. Like they weren't running the ball. Like they were throwing it, they were play actioning it. It was kind of insane actually. So I think that they'll get back to their roots a little bit and have to do that, especially tough for competition. The Chiefs game was kind of a weird one, and they tried to run the ball a little bit, but they'll get back to it. They just smacked on those fucking Raiders, man, though.
Yeah. I agree with the Hampton one. They haven't been running the ball well. Like it hasn't been as well as you think it would be compared to last year. Which it's bound to uptick. The biggest worry with me is the Chargers have a viable offensive line, while again the Raiders have shit. So
he'll get the passing game.
I agree to one, but the other one just kind of whatever. I also wasn't big on Genty anyway, at least this year. My last buy is you're gonna respect this one is Jordan Mason. He's currently RB 39, which they haven't been able to like truly run the ball well, especially when you're down 22-6. You can't really fucking do much. With Aaron Jones out, with Aaron Jones in, he was already doubling, Aaron Jones' rushing attempts. Past game, I think they were very close or very similar already. Now with Aaron Jones out, I mean, Cam Akers will get some touches, but not the volume of what Aaron Jones is getting, which even then, again, wasn't anything crazy. Uh, and they're you're bound to you to be successful in the NFL. You have to have a sufficient, efficient, whatever run game in some capacity. And it's been 2 weeks. This offensive line is only going to get better with Darisaw coming back eventually. Until Aaron Jones comes back, and even when he does come back, I don't think it's. I think it'll go back to what it probably has been, or maybe even a little bit better for Mason. But Mason's going to get a huge workload now that Aaron Jones is out. I think the splitting that they were kind of doing was definitely impacting both of them. But Aaron Jones was more of like in key receiving situations, and now Mason's going to have to fill that position, which fantasy wise gets you more points with catches and shit like that compared to
Yeah.
you got to run all those fucking yards to even get a point. So
No, I agree. I love me some Jordan Mason. My last one, I actually I had Chase on here, so he was one of them. So funny that was asked because he was one of my buy low candidates. My other one, my last one would be Matthew Golden. Jaden Reed got hurt, out for probably the remainder of the season, or if not a lot of the season. And then that leaves he is getting 63% of the snaps, and they have not manufactured touches on them. I know the Packers are weird with how they do that and they spread the ball, but like you made an investment in this guy, I feel like you're going to use him. It's very rare that you don't try to manufacture some touches for him, especially a speedster like him. And Jaden Reed gone, like Dontavius Wicks is decent, and what's his nuts is all right. The what the fuck is his name?
Romeo Dobbs.
Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, Romeo Dobbs is okay, but like eventually you're gonna have to get it to your real pass catchers and get someone moving.
Well,
so
and they try to get Golden in the run game a little bit too, where they're not doing that with some of these guys too. So you could be getting double dips on maybe 2 or 3 type of runs in a game, and yeah, like you said, you don't invest in a guy like that and not get him
not to
included
use
in that
him.
offense, especially with how well they are playing and throwing that ball anyway. Like Jordan Love has looked pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. Matthew Golden is one that he just sits on your bench, and you're like, come on, one of these days, I'm gonna be able to throw you in there.
I'm just hoping he's a week 3 like Justin Jefferson guy, like where like they're like, well, he's playing a little bit. We haven't really used him, and then he just goes off the rest of the year. Like that's what I'm holding on for Matthew Golden. I was like, it'll eventually hit.
Yeah. So buy lows, or buy lows, sell highs. Bad betting. We went 2-2 last week again. So regular season, we're currently 4-4. So we're still at 500. This week we're doing Bucks minus 6.5. They've looked good. They get to play a Jets with Tyrod Taylor at the helm, which I don't know how I feel about that, but the Bucks are rolling, so we'll take that. We're gonna take the Bills minus 12.5 against the Dolphins. The Dolphins look like shit. Things are not going their way, and the Bucks are rolling. I mean, fuck, they have not looked like they're slowing down. We're gonna take the Falcons minus 5.5. Their defense is playing phenomenal. They're off. Bijan's arguably could be offensive player of the year right now, front runner for that. The way he's been playing. And then Texans play the Jags. We're gonna take the Texans money line because the Jags are favored. Texans are bound to win one, right? Like they can't keep. They gotta win. So that offensive line is slowly like they've played some pretty tough defenses. I think I pointed that out coming into the season too. Was like 4 of their first games. It's like top 10 defenses or at least pass rush defenses that they're playing. So if you do a parlay with all those, $10 pays about $138, depending on when you make this and listen to this. It might change a little bit. And good luck. Let's see if we can go 4-0. College games this week, we have 5 games to pick from.
What did we go
last week? We both went 5-1 because we had the exact same picks. You're currently 8-8, so you bounced back from being under 500. So you're at least 500. I'm 11-5. Iowa State is on a bye week this week. So first game we have is Virginia versus Stanford, Virginia is favored by 15 and a half.
Give me my Virginia.
All right. Iowa versus Rutgers. Iowa is favored by 2.5.
Give me Iowa.
All right. I took Virginia and I'm taking the Rutgers. All right. And then our top 25 matchups, we have number 17 Texas Tech versus number 16 Utah. Utah is favored by 3.5.
Give me Texas Tech. Nothing good comes out of Utah right now.
Jesus, I'm taking Utah. Jesus Christ. Uh, number 22 Auburn versus number 11 Oklahoma.
Number 11. Wait, what's Auburn?
Auburn's 22, Oklahoma's 11. Oklahoma's
Give me
favored by 6.5.
Oklahoma. Give me Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. And then the last game is number 9 Illinois versus number 19 Indiana. Indiana is favored by 5.5.
Give me Indiana.
I'm gonna take Illinois. Get some diversity going on in these picks. All right, and then for pick'ems, we both went 13-3 last week for NFL. I'm currently 25-7. You're currently 22-10. Week 3, Marcus. Let's get this going.
Oh, where am I? 1 second. Having troubles finding my week 3. I did them, so why are they not on here? My thing's been really weird lately. Give me a second. I'm sorry. Stall for me, Skinny. Make it look like I know what I'm doing.
Stall for you. Ball for you.
What the fuck? Where they? Recently saved. Give me a second. I literally just did these.
Did you save it?
Yeah. I don't know why it didn't save on this. Why is that not on there? It should be on my iPad because my iPad's linked to my phone, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It was weird. I'll just read it off of here.
All right.
Thursday night football. The Miami Dolphins take on the Buffalo Bills. And give me Buffalo.
Buffalo. I think we're gonna say Buffalo a lot this year.
On Sunday, September 21st, the Atlanta Falcons take on the Carolina Panthers. Give me Atlanta.
Yep, give me Atlanta. That offensive line for the Panthers is gonna be impacted, and that Falcons defense is fucking like they got some solid ass players.
Yeah, it was pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. Minnesota Vikings defense or offensive line was hurt, a lot of them, but still pretty decent. The Green Bay Packers take on the Cleveland Browns. Give me Green Bay.
Yep, Green Bay.
The Houston Texans take on the Jaguars. Give me Houston.
Yeah, I'm taking the Texans.
All right, the Cincinnati Bengals take on the Minnesota Vikings. Give me Minnesota. Carson Wentz can take us to the dub land, man.
Yeah, I'm taking Minnesota because I want Carson Wentz to win.
I knew you would. Pittsburgh Steelers take on the New England Patriots. I'm taking Pittsburgh begrudgingly, though.
I'll take the Steelers.
Yeah. The LA Rams take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Give me the Eagles.
Eagles at home. Give me the Eagles.
New York Jets take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Give me Tampa Bay.
Yep, give me the Bucks.
The Indianapolis Colts take on the Tennessee Titans.
I'm taking.
Give me Tennessee, dude. I'm taking Tennessee.
Marcus is like, I need the collapse to happen sooner than later.
Yeah, I need to talk this into existence. I need to look smart. I'm gonna say Tennessee beats the Colts. We're gonna go with that one.
All right.
The Las Vegas Raiders take on the Washington Commanders.
I'm taking the Commanders, even if Jaden Daniels doesn't play.
I'm taking the Commanders. Jaden Daniels doesn't play.
Marcus Mariota stepping
that.
in. I just think that Las Vegas Rams or the Raiders fucking offensive line is so bad, and the Commanders' defense is pretty good. So
they're 1-1 though right now, aren't they?
Yeah, they beat the Patriots.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Patriots beat the Dolphins. Denver Broncos take on the LA Chargers. Dude, the Chargers are going to kick the shit out of the Broncos.
Yeah, I want this to
You
be
want to take
Denver's
Denver?
year. I want to take Denver, but Chargers at
Don't be a
home.
puss. Do it.
No, I'm gonna take
Do it.
the Chargers are at home, so I'm taking the Chargers.
Okay. New Orleans Saints take on the Seattle Seahawks. Give me Seattle.
Yep.
Dallas Cowboys take on the Chicago Bears. Give me Dallas.
Another one I kind of want to take the Bears, but I'm gonna take.
Well, split it. Split it.
Yeah,
Don't be a puss.
I'm gonna
Split
take
it.
Chicago. I'm gonna take Chicago at home. They gotta win a game, right? They gotta do something. Right?
Chicago could win this game, to be honest. It's a
I'm gonna
very
take
winnable
Chicago.
game.
I'm gonna take Chicago.
The Arizona Cardinals take on the San Francisco 49ers. Give me San Francisco.
I'm taking the Cardinals. As much as I don't want to.
Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Football take on the New York Giants.
We're gonna get a week 2 Russ performance. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
This ultimately is they have to win, or it's gonna be very rough for them. So after the 2 weeks that they've had, after losing the way they did last week, they're gonna be coming for a blowout win, like statement win.
Oh, I think so too. And last, but certainly not least, Monday Night Football, September 22nd. The Detroit Lions take on the Baltimore Ravens.
Ravens at home.
Give me the motherfucking Ravens. They've dominated Detroit too. Detroit is not good against the Ravens.
Yeah, give me the Ravens at home.
I agree.
All right. Well, there you have it with our pick'ems. Thank you for joining in. For anybody that joined in, made comments, questions, whatever. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, I'm doing better so I can drink a little bit with y'all. Because,
yeah,
dude, health issues suck.
Hopefully you can play some flag football.
Yeah, that's the biggest one. I just won tickets to Jason Aldean, and I really want to go, but I just don't think with what's going on, I should stand.
Maybe you'll feel better.
I don't know if I should stand for 3+ hours.
You don't have seat tickets?
I think they're general admission tickets, so I think it's in the pit. So
buddy, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So, actually, you could take Brooke's ticket, and me and you could sit in the stands together, and then Brooke could be in the pit with Courtney, because they'd be fun.
Hold on, I think the person that I asked to go with Courtney,
is gonna go.
So, she's gonna take Olivia.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. I could have, probably had Brooke go with Courtney and me go with you, but it's fine.
Yeah, we totally could have done that. So.
Yeah, but wow, too late to come up with that smart idea now, Marcus.
Wow.
Join us next week, 6:30 Central Time. Enjoy this week of football. I surely will be.
Yeah.
Follow us on Spotify, X, TikTok, Instagram, all that.
Anywhere you get your podcast needs.